Hello, and welcome back to more Pillars of Eternity. What did we do last time? Right, that was it. Last time we had a slightly shorter stream, but we gained control over Cadnua. We took a quick trip down to Anzog's Compass, returned the potion to Ofra, and then I wrapped up at the end of that. We've got a couple more little bits and pieces of cleanup left to do. A couple maps to explore. We've got to go deal with that Bear King. Also, I'm pretty sure I remember there being another character somewhere nearby that we're recruit. I remember which map she was. Either way, I want to. And we'll probably replace Kana 3 frontline thing. Wizard, Chanter, Ranger backline, Fighter, Barbarian, and Priest on the front line. Rick's Hold, Endless Paths, Ruins. Records Archive. Okay. Oh, that's the other thing. I need to talk to everyone. Durant will have a little more dialogue available because we.
What's on your mind?
Here we go. I figured there might have been something I missed here. What two ways? We've already.
Cost of troubling me seems to worry you little.
Alright, let's talk more about the region and its history. I wanted to know more about the Salvation. When the Animancers tried to place animal souls into children, if you ever needed proof of their trespasses, that alone speaks to it. Widewin may have taken a god, but to put an animal inside the vessel of a child? Animancy is madness. Worse, it took to see the crime for what it was. I heard of the first tales, the Orlin, suffering first, like they always do, animals within animals, compounding the madness. I wonder what my luck would have been if I was an Orlin. Did you see what happened? First was a woman, could have chalked that up to female weakness. Then the catmen, could have chalked that up to them being animals. Then more and more souls ended up at their claws. I would have given anything to place them within a cage with those they saved and craft shape the craftsmen. Let those children tear their tormentors apart. I can only give a taste of what they should suffer. It's fair for us both. Again, I really want to. I need to play an Orlin at some point.
I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
Tell me about Gran. Oh, you know her. You must. She's a many-headed bitch. What's your view in Magran?
She's a goddess, as fickle as they come, and with all the failings you'd expect of an empress and a whore. Too many eyes, too wants, too much to hold. That's the of a god. More than words to describe, like most of them. A god with many nations to see, only serves herself too thin.
Although flame rarely crosses twice, so perhaps that is the only truth she embraces. Who knows? Gods get greedy. When it comes to fire, fire is a god's hunger. What are our aspects? War transforms, fire consumes, trials purify. Warfare, fire, consuming, purification, and most of all, transforming. Trials as well, but all things are put to the test anyway. A trial can consume, purify, transform. They are all linked, although at its heart is a flame. And the flame is what matters. It is the source of all things. Guess they should have started with that, eh? Any campfire knows that. Without flames, fire, we would have made little progress in the dark. To hear some of the inners tell it around the hearth in bellows, even in the halls of Al, you'd think that fire brought man, and that fire was man. Some of the older days she rubbed her hands together and burst into flame. Or another god shafted her later. There are different perspectives on her. Mine is only insight among many. But here's one. Speak to how the losing side sees it. That should tell you enough. Let me speak to what an adherent sees. Well, that dialogue would be too. What does an adherent see? Adherents have a proper, polite translation. Excellence in war, tactical discipline. That's why they lost the fucking colony, of course. They were properly still quoting that when we had them bent across the decks. All their guns and cannons are fine, but useless when your staff is cracking light into their skull, dispensing red gifts left and right. It's all that elevation, divine awareness. Those were welcome as shit in one's boots, and that's all they took back with them while they were running. A lesson learned at the wrong time. I feel a pang of sympathy for them. Almost. Lesson? The title of a god isn't knowing a god, adhering to words rather than walking the path, testing yourself in the heat of it. Walk until the words are stripped away, and you feel it, burning in your heart. That is the lesson. That adherent politeness, that pretty adherence to the word of scripture as they saw it, that burned their ships, scarred them, kept them running at the Deerwood campaign. Divine awareness. There's no true faith in waiting to be tested. The best in battle already shit themselves plenty. Shit themselves until they're dry and confirm killing. Okay, that's all we can talk about. This time. I need to head down into the Temple of Aethys at some point as well. Also need to head back to Valewood for the bear cave. So I feel like Easternwood is where we're gonna get our party member then? It must be, because it was before... Pretty sure it was before going down Madmer Bridge. Or maybe Madmer Bridge, I don't remember at this point. I think it's either Madmer Bridge or Easternwood. Maybe? Either way, we'll go back to Valewood. We'll go back to the bear cave. Should be able to take it off. I think. One second. Okay, hi. Sorry about that. Had to check up with something. Well, we're back. Going to the bear cave. Wiggle our way there. This is going well. What's happening? Help. Touch the cave. There we go. Bear cave. Yeah, that was very easy. Hi, Ghost. A figure drifts, suspended in the musty air of the cavern. Its form and features blur and twist in cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy eddying about your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. You reach out a hand for the spirit. In the moment of contact, you feel as if you've been struck a blow, head reeling as you tumble, helplessly, into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun at your back, and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know, suddenly, that you've come a long way from the Vale, hunting deer. Now, you're standing before a cavern, and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest, as he leads you deeper into the cavern. There's a roar like thunder, echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you, stumbling back towards the exit, towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there is a sudden, terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, stumble, fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lanced through with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. And then there is a great, dark shape above you. And then there is more pain. The vision recedes and you're thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet and the spectre lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confusion, of anger. Oh, I wonder what clergyman would have given me the option for. I met him on the road, your friend. A sudden, lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him and see that he answers for what he's done to you. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exultation, growing fainter and fainter, until you're alone once more. Oh, we're gonna go fuck up nothing.
Quietly now.
Ha. So 1 golden soul is 9 copper pieces. Well, let's go fuck up nothing. Betrayed his friend so he could friend's wife. What a wonderful... Don't think there's anything else. Isn't there... Ah, there's something down there as well. The crumbled wall that we couldn't climb. Oh no. But we've got a grappling hook or two. Yeah, we've got a rope and grappling hook now. We should be able to climb it. Not here. Further down.
Interesting.
Ooh. And Reamer? His name is Mantle. DR for and 20% of which converted to endurance. Interesting. And some gems. Alright, who wants that? Do I want that? No, I don't want that. He might. He doesn't. Actually, you know what? I think the Barbarian should take the Reflex and Healing bonus. And then Ader can take the just general defense stuff. I guess you can take the... I mean, you're all about fire, so make ice work for you, I guess. Okay. Scaling the wall before, so let's use... Give the grappling hook a few swings and let it fly, and easily behind a pile of the upper ledge of the wall. Cogs on the rope suggest that it... So we lost a rope and hook, let's climb up. With the help of the rope, you make your way up the wall and over the side. Oh, Fulvana's gloves. Camping supplies, doping supplies. I do not think you'll like this, but you were rightful. We should have journeyed south together, safer for it. I will all the gloating in the world if I to hear it. I've put myself to the beast circling below, but I'm done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Yes, pray for me. In the next life I shall be a truth. So dexterity.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Right. Who actually needs dexterity? Hold on. Honestly, I think Durance for the extra speed. And heal a little faster, full. Sure, we'll give it to him for now. Or myself, because I'm not wearing any gloves. So being able to shoot slightly faster would be nice. Sure, I'll take it for myself. The best stuff goes to me. I mean, since our camping supplies here, we might as well just rest. Oh, hello. You wait in sensation of being shaken. In your eyes to see Adair stand, his hand jostling your shoulder. He looks concerned. Your eyes are heavy and the vague unease of nightmares clouding your thought. You're not sure you slept it tonight.
Hey. You're awake? Good. You're down, eyes rolled back. You were shaking. Trying to have it for a long time now. Gonna have to get a bucket of cold. You don't seem like you get much at night. Circles under your eyes.
Not at night there are dreams and whispers.
Your thing then. Just take some time to adjust. I'll try to let myself out. Better wake up faster next time. Trust me, you don't cold water.
I appreciate the attempt, Adair. Let me out. Climb down. Nolan, or whatever your name was. It was something like Nolan. We're gonna go teach him a lesson. Also, I'm hoping the ability duration bonus to intellect does affect my summons. Not 100% sure if it does or not. Which house? No, didn't want to camp. It was Ingrid, right? Just over here. Pretty sure it's this house. Yeah.
Gods keep you.
Naunton. I know what really happened in that bear cave, Naunton. I don't know what you mean. I told you the truth of it. Are you accusing him of something? This is about the accident. We're both grieving Pearlie's loss, but it was a wild animal's doing. What would make you suggest such a thing? Well, since we've got the resolve for it. Stop. I have no patience for cowards and liars. Fine, I confess, I did it. I saw to it he'd never leave that cave. And I'd do it again. Wait. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Parley, my husband, he was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. Naunton, we met, and I knew I'd found someone special, someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. We've got some coin saved up. You could have it if you'll only let us go. Don't think I'm ever gonna find out whether they're being honest there, but I'm trying to be nice with this playthrough. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Keep the money, use it to start your new life. Then, thank you, truly, I'm glad you understand, only, here, take this at least. I hope it brings you luck. We have a long journey ahead of us. I wish you well in your own travels, stranger. We won't forget this. +5 deflection, which is direct melee and ranged attacks are not area of effect. Okay, well, just everything's getting tossed to the barbarian right now because he dies too quick. Oh, and we rested, but haven't spoken to everyone yet. Let's just make sure no one
What's
else
on
has
your
any
mind?
new dialogue. I know Duran Sol was fucking Will.
If
Yeah,
doubts
yeah.
and curiosity play... Huh. I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
Tell McGran. Does she have any allies?
Some, shaped for war. Abidan the Golem. Galawain and his beasts. The latter keeps us honest and the other makes the tools by which we punish those who are not.
Abaddon? Not surprised. haven't heard. More gods and weeds in a field, and those are only the ones of this lifetime. They come and go, but are always here at the same time. Abidon, you stole a cumin. Got killed, then built a new body for himself. Transformation, with Migrant's help. Perhaps she needed her own blacksmith to the fires. If so, Abidon serves it. He's a weapon, a tool, not a god in my mind. Still, the people of Deerwood, the cities especially, hold him dear. So be it. Although if the reward for hard-working craftsmanship is a body like his, I'll keep my blood in my cock and hips to thrust it with. You also Gallowayne. Monster Father, the Great Hound. And as for monsters, this world has quite a bit, and not just the ones on two legs. It's as if he's made monsters solely to hunt them, to remind men of their place. He's busy with more, I suspect. More monsters in sense, variation upon variation. What do you mean? His aspects are a confusing bunch, considering he respects reversals of fortune, especially in beasts, perhaps not so confusing. No reason why he share a bed in my eyes, even if he does believe in the trial. A filthy Orling god in many ways, howling and mewling, like they do. They can keep their beasts. I'll take fire and weapons any day. God, I was playing in Orlin because he's being really about them. Who are her enemies?
Before, it's about allies. Well now, enemy, it's a skin's edge of difference in his eye, but they're enemies.
Aethys, but we sorted that out. Hylia, in her queen's crown of feathers and birds. Perhaps she claims to see the world from her perch. I hope she saw what happened to Aethys, and if she did upon an earth where such fire happens. Her are things of windows and twittering music. If a bird falls, know that it's a victory. Seeing another set in the eyes from that feathered bitch is a pleasure to me. God, you hate everything. You bear a lot of rage. She and her clergy offer shelter to the Aethasian since his death, his humiliation. Next for me. I wanted to ask, I want to know more about you. Where are you from?
I hail from? From one of Margren's fires. A cathedral, ashfall, made of blackened trees. I studied the scriptures there. The fires carved into the land, the trunks of trees, and in the factories where the rifles and were shaped. All are chapels in other devotions.
Other devotions? For Mag, any fire is enough for worship, physical or not. A blacksmith's anvil, a craftsman's bench, arenas where fire is born. It just needs a spark, like an alchemical fire, or a spark to cartridge, to speed them to their purpose. Their purpose? Well, their purpose then. It was many thens ago. Beard was a little brighter than now. But yes, cartridges, guns all had a purpose, and that purpose was punching holes in mages and letting pompous air hiss out. Woke their kind right up and kept them staring at the ceiling in the dark instead of sleeping. That's for certain. Pompous air indeed. A little violence isn't accounting. An answer for unchecked power. Well, my gran gave an answer for that. My gran put soldiers and mages on equal footing. Mages were troublesome in that time. Firearms made every man a mage, and a pretty arcane shield was a little match for them. It turned each commoner into a beast that could spit fire. It levelled the field of battle. That's for certain. Made many a mage. Tell me about Ashfall. You're more curious about it than most of my gran's faithful. What else can you tell me? What more to tell? It's one of the greatest fires of Magran, the High Seat. Some say the blackest, not of evil, but of ash. All that remains after the fire is fed. I called it a cathedral before. That's not the full truth of it. It's more a battlefield. It lies in the heart of the War of Black Trees. Its timbers built from the burnt forest there, each timber blessed by fire, and one of Magran's greatest battles. Many of us helped shape the warrior, with flames and firearms. What's a cathedral like? Oh, okay. That's all we're allowed to say, for now. Kana, you got anything to talk about?
Yes, my friend?
No. Okay. Let us head over to Esternwood for now. Actually, while we're here, let's go... Do we have a lot in our inventory to sell? No. Almost nothing. Alright, on to Esternwood. Oh. Hello. Stuff happened. We're collecting taxes. Oh, the main keep construction's done. 100 scions arrived seeking employment. Bright Hollow lets us rest. Get the grinds further. Deception bonus. Dungeon is something I wanted. Just so I have the taking prisoners. Yeah. Let's go straight for dungeons. Let's go see about Dunrid Scion. 24 hours, really? Does that if it goes straight in here? No, just still 24 hours. He's probably gonna have left by the time I get there. So I'm not gonna bother with that right now, we'll catch him later. Ah, it's tempting though. I wanna go back and... Fuck it. We'll see if we can catch him. Yeah, he left, or... He hung around for a little, but not 24 hours. Oh, back to Esterwood. Some more wick. And this is the other entrance we came in from.
Margaren's fire.
Remember to go into scouting mode every once in a while.
I'll see what I can find.
Try and make sure I'm not
Margaren's cast light
missing anything.
in
Skeletals.
Word build on song.
Memorials. Bunch of memorial. I'm assuming an arbalist. I actually kinda like the arbalist and an archivist. It's better than the archivist. Slightly higher range, better upped. Less ear damage, but one for lower end. Accuracy versus deflection. The archivist 5 accuracy from its fail. Archivist bypasses some damage, but the arbalist can enemies with crits, a little less damage. Yeah, I think I might switch to that. Just for now. We'll see how it goes for a little bit. I might swap it back later.
Margaren's fire casts light in places.
Dagger. Right. Cool. I don't really need Gun's Pledge at the moment. I will actually give Gun's Pledge to Barbarian again.
Quietly now.
More wickets.
Build on song.
Scooters.
Build on song.
Excuse me. Get in there. And who's that? Durance. You get in there too. Oh, they're not fleeing immediately. Interesting. Okay, I think we've seen.
And what does the feel?
And I was still stuck in sneak mode there. So we have a Wadrick's hold now. So I'm thinking that the other member that I can remember, the other one I think on my last attempt doing this game must have been either at Madmer Bridge or down at Woodend Plains. Go out my way to first. We'll just keep going to where Radrick's hold. See what we can do here. We should be more long enough to get through this encounter. Hey, the dungeons are
This
finished.
is the home of the man responsible for those hanging corpses. You don't plan on...
So as I remember, somewhere up this side was a way to scale the walls. Up. Yeah, here. And obviously the front door as well, and then on the eastern side there was a way into the... You have this here. Lord Radrick's not permitting any visitors, merchants, or travelling entertainers. Best turn around. Here to see Radrick's side. You hard of hearing? You've got one more chance to turn around. The guards inside won't be so gentle. Damn. If I had 15 resolve, we'd get something else. Well, looks like you die first. Alarm! Close the gates. Let's see if we can get these guys on. Yes. The answer is pretty thorough. Yes, we can take these guys on. Right, you know what? Let's go clear out the outer courtyard. Hey guys. Ah, that is quite a few people. Yeah, quite a few people. This might be a little much. Throw up some skeletons to protect us in the back. Oh shit, Durance is getting low. Heal yourself. Yeah, okay, outer guards are very different beasts. You have no first level spells left. Knocked out. Die. more just here. Cannon's low now. Kill yourself. All the s***s are gone. Let's pull some more out. Yeah, that's a little more than could feasibly take. Can you, like, knock someone down, please? You're already raging. Raiders knocked out. Timothy's down. Ader came back with second chance. Ader's about to go down again. Aloth's gone. Ader's gone. It's me. Ow, 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 ow. Bring out your dead.
Stay with us!
Yeah, I know I'm on low endurance. Not a great deal I can do. Oh, what? Please, hello. Ooh, drains burn damage, endurance. This fight can be an ass if you're underprepared, Steve. Yeah. Back, my first attempt at this game, I left this entire section for a little bit, so I managed to come back, herb stomp the entire hold. I may have to do the same thing here. Because back then, the fight actually got up to Radric to my ass the first time. So coming here earlier than that is probably not gonna go. We can come back once we've gained an or two and gotten there that I remember. Got a bit stumped there, just a bit. We done pretty well early in that fight. But once Ader and Jimothy went down, it just kind of snowballed out.
You don't plan on knocking, do you?
I'll grab this. And I'll go just have a look around. I'll kill the two gate guards. Sure, why not? Yeah, you guys can die. There's a little more loot for us to sell later. And I'll check for any ingredients around this side, and then we'll go off and come back to this a little later on. These are the sewers that the... Hello? There we go. I think it was like we needed something to get through the bars. Base of the keep's outer wall spills murky, foul smell into the keep surrounding slick, mossy stones. Carries bridge across a murky. Ahead, bars of the sewer grate block. The bars are coated with when several appear bent, strange angles. Can't enough that you could bend them. Timothy. Yep, barbarian easily snapped that off. Mighty, like 2021. Alright, so we've got that open. Actually, what is he at? Yeah, he's at Might 21. So we've got 3 ways into the keep. Just all of them involve a lot of guards. Don't really have any money for any of them. We need to go make some. Guess for now we'll go check out Mammoth Bridge and get our way into Defiance Bay. But we're not going to go there yet, we're going to go to Woodend Plains after. Actually wait, no, Mammoth Bridge, I remember this. We can't actually get into Defiance Bay this way, so I might as well go help the map. Was this a bridge destroyed with the Godham? Might have been. Yeah. Oh, hello. We spot. Oh,
Word and healed on sorrow.
Key wrong neighborhood. He's not done. The party's not even attacking.
Word on sorrow.
Light, flame, and sound.
Oh, we'll on the way out of this area, we'll take a rest and then grab those camping supplies.
Healed on sorrow.
High Priest, sir.
Crowalk 10!
Word and healed on sorrow.
Laying low.
Just gonna do that quickly.
Word and healed on sorrow.
Those forest trolls we fought before, they were pretty much fine, so I don't imagine regular trolls will be too much. But, just in case.
Word.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad.
Word and healed on sorrow.
I remember this place.
Orin's fire casts light in places.
Hello. Curse my luck. Hail, traveler. Find space out. If that, you'll need to find another route. What destroyed the bridge? Oh no, it was not the god who destroyed this bridge. It was just, nature. Raising an account of all the storm. Here, where the river narrows, the most damage. They don't make things to last around here. One of the stone columns in a flash flood, taking the whole section of the bridge out to sea. Madmer Bridge was the most direct route from Gilded Vale Bay. Merchants now have to find boat path days of extra travel to bay. For the ferry service, thinking some coin and help others cross bay. A bigger mistake than that time cipher to court me. Mistake so. I had been attempting to turn a copper, but luck, the blasted currents through my rocks dashed it fits to pieces. Matters worse, when I went to port to salvage whatever ship and crink, a pair of looters attacked. The damn brigands had back. A man's arm, but bullied by force all its action. You know, you look like better against those looters and look. Could I enlist your help? Look. Thank you. I'm sure have made a mess of my stock, but there's something there to be saved. Head to Defiance Bay. With the bridge destroyed, the best course of action would be following the river. You'll be able to cross further, but you've got a long walk. Okay, bye.
Looks like we'll be taking the long way to Defiance Bay.
I like all the little backer stories from these sorts of NPCs, but goddamn, there's too many of them. Yeah, just general stuff there.
Word of guild on song.
Not going anywhere like this.
Gathered around the soggy timbers of shipwreckage, men and women peck through the driftwood, snatching muddy silverware, mouldy bowls, chipped pottery, and anything they can spot among the detritus. All eyes turn to you as you approach. Where are Brell and... They were just up along and we heard fighting. Who? My cousins. They were waiting up, keeping an eye out for trouble. They attacked as a matter of self-defense. You killed them? You speak of self-defense. We're defending ourselves from the storm. The floods took her in the farm. We have nothing left. No food, no roof. Now I don't even have my cousins. They have attacked us. We fight you. We have lost enough already. Please just leave us. Investigate some missing cargo. We mistook your cousins for looters. We didn't kill them. They were looters. Their names were looter. Looting? But this is a wreck. What value does it have? Please, we need these dearly. The storm took everything from us. It's not our desire to steal, but we're destitute. Should we let these wares just sink them? Well, we're being nice. I'm sorry for your misfortune. Can I help? Perhaps you could tell the merchant nothing beyond bits of driftwood. From her point of view, it'll be as if we washed it all away. How much copper will she really make since rotten clothes and soiled wares? We'll see what I can do. Thank you. It's turned a good fortune to come our way in a very long time. We don't have much. This is a token of our thanks.
Hello? Hello?
My helpful stranger returns. To find anything yet? Find his driftwood, just know what they deserved and watches. Please not again. I picked through the wreckage, salvageable. It must. I figured just as much. Thank you for your assistance. Suppose I need to figure out how I'll recover. If you find yourself in Defiance, check my shop. I'll need what I can get. Okay, I've seen everything there is to see here. Yep. So, down to Den Plains, I guess. Almost 2-day journey. Wait a minute. Yeah, we'll camp here first. Yeah, we'll just keep him in the supplier, I guess. And then we'll just walk for a couple of days unless there's no taxes collected. Then to Woodend Plains, be where we get that ranger. I know she's coming soon, I just don't remember. But after the first attempt into Defiance, then only did a little in there. So we're quickly approaching a point that I've actually missed before, and then it'll all be new from there. An attack was imminent. Trolls staved off the enemy. Good to know. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. Okay, so I have to wrap up my stream just now. There's a bunch coming up, and I'm suddenly and unexpectedly be quite busy today. Which is unfortunate. I was hoping to get the stream for a proper length of time. That's clearly not happening. But yeah, there's that stuff I can't really get out of. So I'm just gonna have to call it there after a very, very short stream. And we'll finish up like the rest of the area and start heading towards Defiance Bay next time. So for now, thank you very much for stopping by for the short while. I will probably be back tomorrow. I'll try to be anyway. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next time.